Okay, so I talked about time in the last video, and I wanted to expand on that. And it says we're to tithe 10% to the church, 10% of what we earn. And I know we all try when we can to do that. Just like anything, sometimes we don't always accomplish what we set out to do, but we do our best. But let's talk about 10% of our time. Can you give 10% of your time? Can you set aside 10% for God? Do we realize how important every single day is? Life is short, okay? Billy Graham talked about how we've invented all these things to save time, and yet we have less time than ever before. Even less than when he preached that. Time is collapsing on us. And how much longer do we have? What are we going to do with the time you have left? We all have the same amount of time each day. Scripture says, "What is your life? But a vapor that appears for a little time and vanishes away." God already has your date set, okay? He has our date set for us to be taken from this world. Whatever it is, it's already set. God knows already when we leave this earth. So we will stand before the great judgment one day. All of us will take account for our lives, and we'll take account for how we spent our time. Time. You can't buy time. They can't invent more minutes. You can't save time. It just comes and it goes. And these days are just, they're short. And our lives are finite. And so I just want you to think about what you do with your time. Do you set aside time for God? Can you take 10% and give it to Him? So that's what's on my mind in terms of the time and the times that we're in. Life is going fast. Nobody's got time to do anything. Everyone's, full schedules. There's not enough time in the day to do all the things that you want to do. And so you need to sit back, take a breath, set aside time for God, because one day we will run out of time.